Good afternoon. I'm Tech Sergeant Jones from the Getty Air Base, Italy. And today I'm going to be giving my leadership presentation. So, a quick overview: how team performance concept utilized based on team needs. How are leadership and management skills used to lead team members? How is team diversity managed? How utilizing project management concept impacted your team slash project? So we was tasked with a suicide awareness 5K while stationed at an Lake Air Base. So it came down to the wing, from the wing commander to our section chief. And then our section chief pretty much gave it to the manager so she can do all the brainstorming. So Master Sergeant Branch, she did all the brainstorming for the plan. She came to us like, hey, we got a 5K going on that needs to happen on this day at this time. It's going to be a wing down day, blah, blah, blah. And also, she kind of gave us like that we need to figure out like a route to run. We need to figure out prizes. We need to make shirts. We need to get medals. We need to get speakers. We need to make sure that we have water and stuff like that, and plenty of volunteers for this whole event. So we kind of took that, and me and Sergeant Drake and we also with Sergeant Branch, we kind of all sat down and kind of refined these plans here, and we pretty much came up with the idea of that we need to go ahead and measure out the routes. We need to see how much money we need to get the prizes, how many shirts we're gonna need. Will the Spanish Air Force be part of the run? Will the Turkish Air Force be part of the run, or is it just U.S. Air Force part of the run? Because normally we have both forces, or all three forces, doing the run, so we have to order extra things when we do runs like that. Also, we have to route up a KSL to like the Turkish commander to get everything signed up, because since it's a Turkish base, you got to get everything signed off and make sure that it's okay that you can use the roads, and make sure it's not like a Turkish holiday that you can't be outside. And also, we had to give it marketing to do all the advertising to make sure that it's around the base and that within the participants that we needed for the whole project. And then we kind of kicked it off to the refiners. We all met with like the airmen and picked their brains, because, with the airmen, they got new ideas all the time, things that we didn't see. And a couple of things that we didn't see was to get with the USO. The USO were able to provide us like free water and free Gatorade and fresh fruits, and they had like a loudspeaker, so we can talk to the runners when they're out there at the start and the finish line, so they'll know their times and things like that. And they also was able to provide us a big clock so that we can keep the times for all the runners. And then we had to coordinate with outdoor rec so we can get tables and all that thing. So that's another thing they brought up. Let's see. Executed. Honest. Here, Honest. She was the one that we decided to put in charge, because she's a strong woman, and she was able to take charge of this whole project, and she oversaw everything. So even though she's just a senior airman, but we put her in charge because we trust her to do the job right, and she pretty much got everything lined up. She got the emails out to the volunteers. She made sure that Valencia was in charge of the shirts and designing the shirts and ordering the shirts and all that. She made sure Swatson was able to get the outdoor rec things, and she made sure that Logwood was able to get down medical down, so that they're able to provide oversight of the run. So she pretty much like held everything down pretty much. And she did the announcement at the beginning, and she got in contact with the Marine commander to make sure that they'll be available on this day to come down and do like a little speech and all that. So she pretty much held it down for the whole run as the executor. Leadership management skills used to lead this team. I would say the biggest one was communication. Communication was used throughout this whole time from leadership and management. even though we kind of passed down like the project down to like the airmen, the other NCOs, it was kind of like he was always there to be a part of the planning and the coordination and everything. So when the KSL letter had to go up to the Turkish commander to get signed off, we kept on doing checks with that, and we kept on checking on the airmen, make sure that if they needed anything, was the money there, were the vendors sending back price quotes and things like that. Did medical ever reply back to your emails? And we was just pretty much keeping communication with each other, and that was pretty big. And the event went smooth, and monitoring and controlling. So we did very little monitoring and controlling because we all kind of had like hands on it. So everybody had a part. So if one part moves, everybody else moved with it pretty much. So it was teamwork the whole way, and motivation. We kept on praising the airmen on the good job that they were doing, so it kept them motivated and telling them that they're doing a good job. When they feel like they're doing a good job and a part of something, and they see their work come together, it makes them have a more sense of pride for their work. And with that, the airmen, they felt they never been in that position before to like actually lead something, because each of them had like a say or a part in that. So on and she was not the last airman to lead like an event, like a big event like this. So that right there stands out to show that they had the confidence to kind of step up and be the leaders that they are to be. And we kind of use our personal power too. When you're working with airmen, you got to get to know them. And once you get to know them and they trust you, they kind of open up to you and they give you more respect. And with that respect, they'll work hard for you. They'll do anything for you. It's pretty easy to get them to do a task. So yeah, personal power is the key in communication. Managing team diversity. With team diversity, we had a pretty big, diverse team, as you can tell by the names here. And yeah, with that, we let everybody have a vocal point in this whole process. So no one was left out. Nobody felt left out. We got information from everybody to get a pretty diverse outcome from this. So the key to that is making sure that everybody got a chance to speak on the situation on the project. So that was pretty neat right there. That everybody was willing to step up and use their voice in this whole process. Project impact or project management impact. So the project impact on this whole project is that it felt like winning the Super Bowl here, because once you start this whole project, it's like, oh my God, we got to go through this, we got to do that, we got to do that. But once you got things in order, everything pretty much comes together. And when everything comes together in that order, it was pretty helpful. And the airmen saw the whole process happen from beginning to end. And at the end, once we was finished, it was like a big celebration because the event was successful. We got praised by our commander, the wing commander, Queen, a couple people. The command chief joined a couple people, and everybody loved like the prizes that we gave out, and it was a all around good event. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much the end of the whole process with that. It was a long process. It took about 30 days, a whole month to get the whole thing done. So it's a good thing that they gave us time and everything. So with that, that's the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, there's that upper pause right there.